We have waited patiently and sometimes impatiently, and the moment is finally here. Time to kick off a new season. He'll bring it out. It's Stevens. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia Tech's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter, and Jesse, they think they found it.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity, and David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt. I think all eyeballs will be on him, right? Even his teammates. They're going to be watching every single move. He was the guy that was talked about to come in, to take over, to lead this team. He's making the money. That's talked about as well. So let's see how he responds, and let's see how he gets his career going in a new spot.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class, David, they really feel like they were able to reload the roster, and they think they've got some impact freshmen in this class as well. Can't wait to see what they do today.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's a draw. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Reads it, fires complete. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs it. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The kick is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gets it past the marker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Give to the running back. Turning it on. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And that one's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Duffy. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll go back to work on offense. Cole finds his man on the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Brings up second down.
Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. On the move is the 30. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on 1st and goal. Fullback's got it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Bringing it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll run the off-tackle play here. Breaks into the open. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Duffy. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Gets open down the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Out of the shotgun on third down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Now on second down after the good first down run. The RPO, it's complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. He now has 53 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They'll run play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Going to the running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. East Carolina rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Greenville. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Duffy. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw again. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. Out of the end zone. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Yellow Jackets trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's got him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the move. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. He's got 67 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Pressure coming. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got it for a big play. Turning it on. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He got it. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success. Lining
up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Gonna swing it on second down. Release to the back. Pulls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Brought down on the play at the 35-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They're working that left side. He smashes his way through again. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Gets the back moving. He'll try it again on second and 10. Takes the easy one to the back. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. Snagged in the middle. It's Duffy. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. He splits the uprights. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Unloads quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On target. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw it. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Wyoming is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Laramie for some time.
A quick pass to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. The play action fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Hines is back in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. This time he's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll go read option left on 2nd down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Jet sweep to the receiver. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Dead center perfect. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Got his man. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just keep slinging it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got his man. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not wide enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
32-yard line. Second down coming up.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Looking to throw on first down. Tosses it incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Got a man. It's Duffy.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Right on the money. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
It's a turnover. On tag.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Ride, pull, going right. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. The give to the tailback. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. He now has 85 yards rushing, and he's making sure the deep... And he plows his way into the end zone.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wyoming has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day.
Georgia Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll give it to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the 1st down marker. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. 3rd down coming.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Lining up to add another.
For the extra point.
Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Quick release by the QB. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll try the run. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. He's he's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 14.
And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.